Who's that one Hitchens? What's his first name?
Christopher Hitchens.
Yeah.
I said Chris like he's my pal.
Yeah, Chris. Chrissy. Yeah.
That guy was a fucking douche. Even though
Yeah,
I pretty much agree with him.
he hated God.
Yeah, dude.
He really hated God.
It was like the begin. So I mean, I was really into this.
Well,
because I liked philosophy, but like there was YouTube when YouTube was new.
Mm-hmm.
It was like all these guys were making videos just slamming atheism,
Right?
or they were slamming Christianity.
Oh yeah. I mean, we've talked about.
I fucked everything up because that plug was coming out.
Yeah, we would have been like in high school when being an atheist meant you were smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, being an atheist meant you were smart for like 1 year, and then they ruined it.
Yeah.
Like all those guys ruin it.
Yeah, Hitchens was one of them who ruined it. And
I would watch debates all the time on YouTube, like of professors arguing about, and then Kirk Cameron. Remember Kirk Cameron was always doing videos?
But Kirk Cameron loved God.
He was always defending God.
Right.
It would be some random atheist from YouTube versus Kirk Cameron, the Christian movie star. And they'd be like, well, epistemologically, how could God exist? And Kirk Cameron goes, have you ever seen how a banana fits in your hand?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Do you think that would be true if God didn't create it?
Yeah. Remember that? There was a fun one that Bill O'Reilly did one time about, you don't think God's real? The tides roll in every night?
Oh,
and the tides roll out. How do you explain that?
Yeah, explain that, bitch.
And then somebody explained it.
I remember them going, why do men have nipples?
Right.
That was one. That's a big disproof of God. Our nipple, we don't have a purpose for nipples. If God did everything with a purpose.
Right.
And then there was the spaghetti monster shit.
The spaghetti monster. Yeah.
I took a class in college that was called Creationism and Evolution.
Yeah.
And it was basically like studying all the philosophy arguments about who created the earth and then also all the legal shit, like should it be taught in school and all that shit. They had a bunch of trials, you know, the monkey trials they called them.
Yeah, yeah.
You think you hear the monkey trials from the 1940s, you think it's going to be something really bad. But it's actually just, should they teach evolution in school? I think a teacher got arrested for teaching evolution.
I remember this as well.
They made a movie with called Inherit the Wind.
Yeah, people really care about where we come from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anymore, do they?
Yeah, I feel like we've evolved to like I don't know. I see less people like passionate about it.
Yeah, I feel like if you were in a bar in the 1800s, you'd be like, do we have free will?
Right.
And everyone would be like, yeah, let's have a beer and talk about it.
This guy is spitting.
Nowadays, some guy in a leather jacket would punch you in the face if you said that.
Yeah.
Free will. I think people want to talk about that shit, but
one that you think is going to make a comeback?
Man, I don't know. In being smart, it goes in waves, like bell bottoms.
Debating God,
like the bottom of your pants, how wide it is.
Right. Yeah,
is like
being smart.
Being smart.
Right. Yeah. Right now, being smart is not cool.
Being smart is out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Buy a Cybertruck is in. Although Elon Musk is like supposed to be cool because he's smart. They kind of try and sell us that.
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah, somebody had a good bit about that. Like the nerds, like something about Elon Musk is like the nerd who like he hangs out with the cool people. Now he thinks he's cool, but then this other bad thing has happened where the cool people hanging out with Elon now think they're smart.
Oh, yeah. And it's funny because really none of them are cool or smart.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Really.
I don't know if Elon Musk.
He's honestly just a rich guy who's faking being smart.
He's
like paying people to say he's smart.
No, yeah.
He never did anything.
Yeah.
If you actually look at it, like. He was not a founder of Tesla. He came in later. He never wrote a line of code for PayPal. He bought a company that had PayPal, and they were able to make money off of it. Right. He got really lucky.
Right, yeah.
And then whenever there's a new technology, he tries to hold back everyone else so he can do it.
Right.
So, like, AI was becoming popular, like chatbots and stuff, and he tried to make it, like, illegal. Because he was making Grok, which is his AI. So he'll do that kind of shit a lot.
Yeah.
Like
He's a businessman.
he holds back public transportation a lot because he wants people to buy cars. Like
Right.
he'll promise the city that he's gonna put in this hyperloop,
Nice.
and he calls it a hyperloop to be like, you could fucking
Yeah.
send you to New York in 30 seconds.
Right.
And like China has shit like this.
And
They
then-
have these trains that go like really fast.
Right. And
So
people,
you could go,
people in Des Moines, Iowa are like, oh, we're getting a Hyperloop.
Yeah, you can come to Chicago in an hour.
Right.
Instead of 4 hours. And they'd have that in China.
Mm-hmm.
Like China is more, their public transportation is better than ours.
Right.
And he is deliberately holding it back. He'll promise the government that he's going to do it, get a bunch of government money, grants and stuff, and then he never does it.
Yeah.
Because why would he do it?
He's a shark.
He has no benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you like get out of high school and you like realize, oh, my teachers weren't like really smart.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the older you get, you realize like a lot of like you thought like
Dude, they're all
you-
Santa Clauses.
Yeah.
Someone just told you that, so you believed it.
right.
And then later you're like, oh, yeah, it never made sense.
Yeah.
Why would I have thought?
Yeah, businessmen like there's something to being a good businessman, but you don't necessarily have to be like an intellectual.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to just abuse the system, and people who are. Somebody used to do a joke about tipping. Rachel McCartney.
Uh-huh.
She says, really just like a coupon for people who are dicks.
Right.
Because if you're a nice person, you're going to tip even if the service is bad.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a dickhead, you could just get a discount on your food. And that's kind of like how the whole system is set up. Like, there's a lot, it's supposed to be good, but there's a lot of ways to corrupt it. And if you're a dickhead, you can be Elon Musk.
Right, yeah.
You know, especially if you start with an emerald mine.
Right.
Like his family owned an emerald mine in apartheid South Africa.
Yeah.
You know, started on third base.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know a few people who've made $1 million with their own business, and I mean they're not like geniuses.
What did they do? I
One
want $1 million.
Yeah, one was like
Maybe we can copy them.
a restaurant sales equipment
Okay.
place.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, it took off alongside of another. I'm just saying, like this particular person, they're like as smart as we are. You know, they're
yeah,
not
yeah.
like idiots, but they're not like a genius.
I would argue that all of them are as smart as we are.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Bill
saying.
Gates, Steve Jobs, none of these people is smarter than us.
Right.
I don't think that it's an intelligence thing.
Bill Gates has to be.
I don't think so.
He wrote code though, right?
He got his parents were. If I'm misremembering, I'm not remembering exactly, but his mom might have been on the board of like MIT or IBM or whatever, and he got access to computers way earlier than everyone else.
Uh-huh.
So he kind of had a head start.
Oh,
and
gotcha.
like the same thing happened with Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Like they somehow had access to computers. Like so they were kind of just ahead on something that was about to become really
right.
important. I got a good example.
Yeah.
I used to run shows at this bar called Pint.
Okay.
Remember
I
Pint?
remember Pint, yeah.
The owner was this guy named Kevin. Him and his family, they when the internet was becoming a thing, they had a franchise of the AutoZone, and they got the AutoZone.com and started selling parts through the website.
Nice.
So they have an AutoZone, and they have AutoZone.com. So anyone who goes on the internet and buys from AutoZone is buying from their store.
And
So
this, this is all legal? What
It was like the beginning of the internet, and AutoZone just wasn't like on the internet.
Right.
So they got that. This is a story I've been told. I might be wrong about details.
Yeah.
So they made millions and millions of dollars really fast.
Because they had
Because
the
they just got
AutoZone?
lucky.
I thought you meant like AutoZone eventually had to buy that name
They
from
probably
them.
gave it to them or sold it to them.
Yeah.
But they bought AutoZone.com, had an AutoZone store. It might have not been AutoZone, too. It might have been like, it was a hardware store. What's the other one? Ace Hardware? They might have had AceHardware.com or something. If you think about it, there to this day, there's not a lot of guys who work on cars and stuff on the internet. My dad was a mechanic. I see him online. It's kind of funny.
Say that again now.
I could see like it not being a priority for Ace Hardware or AutoZone to have a website in like 1995.
Oh no, nobody was doing that. Yeah.
Especially like a mechanic place.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. So they kind of like whatever. So they had their store was making all these record sales.
Right.
So they made millions just off of having a franchise. So then they opened this bar called Pint.
Uh-huh.
And it's funny, like it's like they have like a hot tub on the second floor and shit. Like it's a total like hood rich kind of situation.
Yeah. People who are
new money.
New money.
Yeah.
I love New Money, by the way. New Money
Yeah.
that's my.
So they do this. They open this bar, Irish bar, because they're very Irish.
Yeah.
And shit. And the dude, if you were in that bar, there was tire tracks on the ground because they would when they opened, they had like a guy bring his Harley Davidson in and do burnouts inside the bar with them. Like they were just partying.
Right.
So 10 years go by, and like they're just like hemorrhaging money. So their new thing is they sort of would invest in weird ideas. Like they were hoping to hit the lottery again.
Yeah.
So me running an open mic there, me and Mike Makings, who started that, we were like, they were investing in us.
Right.
They were thinking like, they'll get famous,
right,
then they'll kick some back.
Yeah,
to us.
right.
They also had these 11-year-old DJs. I'm not joking, dude. 11-year-old DJs, they bought all their DJ equipment so they could go on America's Got Talent.
Oh,
and
hell
they
yeah.
would do like
Did they make it?
Don't know. They're honestly they're 20 now.
Did they even try? Like, did they stand in line?
Well, I think the problem was they're 11 years old, and where do DJs play? At bars. It didn't make sense.
Yeah.
But they would come into Pint and do DJ sessions for free.
Nice.
You know, that was like the handshake deal. Like, you guys got to come be a DJ at the bar once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be like 2 11-year-old Asian DJs
I love
for nobody in an Irish bar.
That's good stuff.
Just hurting your brain
Yeah,
culturally.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like, what is happening? Why is there dance music, Asians, and Irish? They had their shit up all year round for St. Patrick's Day. They had St. Patrick's Day decorations up 365 days a year. God, I can't talk. Perfect for the podcast.
Yeah.
One more example. The last thing they were doing before basically they had to call it quits and fire all of us because they just ran out of money completely. They were investing in a suitcase that had wheels that could pop out, and then you could ride it through an airport like a scooter.
I love that.
Yeah, they got on Jimmy Kimmel with it.
Really?
Yeah, like they were on it, and like Jimmy Kimmel just made fun of it.
Damn.
They just got like kind of like made fun of. But like, yeah, they were trying to get this little suitcase you'd sit on and you could ride it.
You ever seen that Norm clip where he like rides a suitcase into like a pole or something?
No, it sounds like this though.
Yeah, he rode a suitcase like into a pole like while he was right before he went on like an early morning show. You have to see this.
Dude, I wonder if this was this.
I have to
because they did like a bunch of TV type stuff.
Yeah. He was like riding a suitcase onto the set, and then he crashed into something, and then they got.
We would be doing open mic, and then all of a sudden, some drunk from the bar would ride a suitcase through the middle of the open mic.
I love that.
I can picture what you're saying exactly.
Yeah, it was so good.
But yeah,
because when he sits down there, like, "Are you drunk?" and he's like, "Well, I don't drink." And
I got to see this. It might be the same shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. They were like, trying. I mean, again, they somehow were
They were risk takers.
Yeah. They were looking for that second like lottery win. That second, they were like gambling.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there was more stuff that they did. But also everyone was so drunk. Like I had gone out drinking with that guy who like owned the bar and everything, and he would drink until he couldn't talk on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
So it's like there was also like this thing where it's like a lot of ambition at the beginning of the night, and then at the end of the night, everyone's just like falling over.
Yeah,
which is I don't know.
I miss being the guy who was falling over.
Yeah,
that's in those.
You miss drinking?
No, I don't know. No, I don't miss drinking, but late night at bars, I'm like, I want to be the drunk person, not the one witnessing it all.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about it. I can't think how I'd want to be.
Like I was at I had to go to a wedding yesterday, and I was at
yeah?
Yeah, I had to go to a bar late at night, and I just saw that everyone was just like drunk and fighting with each other. But if I was drunk, I wouldn't have had to notice that everyone was like,
Yeah, it would have been just normal.
yeah.
Somebody just be punching somebody in the face. Yeah, I remember I was at I guess I wasn't drinking, but I was kind of like blending in at you were there. There was a rooftop party at Jonah's.
Oh, right.
And everyone was like fighting.
Oh,
You were
yeah.
fighting.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah.
It's way.
Me and Michael Myers were trying to find a concert on YouTube.
Right.
We were trying to watch like MGMT.
Right. That sounds
Dude,
about
he's like,
right.
You got to see this live concert.
I like that. I'm surprised Mike likes MGMT.
He likes cool music.
No, he does. Yeah, I forgot
He
about
introduced me to a lot of bands that I really like, guitar music.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of. Yeah.
I saw him last night.
Oh, really?
He quit drinking.
Yeah. No.
Man, everyone's copying me.
Yeah. That would be what you would say. I held off on it because everyone was doing it.
Yeah, dude. Everyone quit like just recently.
Dude, yeah, laws of being cool could have killed me.
But honestly,
I wasn't gonna die from
the
drinking.
Chicago comedy scene. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but like when I started doing stand up, like a part of why I was able to do it at all was because everybody was drunk at every bar every day of the week.
Me too.
Yeah. And you say that about Chicago because you came into Chicago later.
Mm-hmm.
When I was probably already here like 4 years.
Yeah.
I probably already quit drinking by the time I met you.
I'm pretty sure you were sober when I first met you.
Because I made it like 3 years.
But there was still a lot of us that drank.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now.
Yeah. And then there was different spots, where there was more or less of it. But like Lottie's was a big drinking spot when I started. And then like
Lottie's,
nothing.
Lottie's, North Bar, and Gallery Cabaret.
I would be like blacked out at Kohl's. We go to Kohl's
Yeah.
on Wednesdays. We drink all night there, $2 beers or something. And then we would go to like a comics house nearby with like a 30 pack from the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
I remember it'd be like last call at the bar, somebody would run to 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Because it's like the 7-Eleven will stop selling.
Well, I lived in the house that would have been the house that
Sure.
a lot of people would do that. So
This was Bobby Buds and Ken
Yeah,
Whitskool, I think,
right.
and Jason Earl Folks.
Uh-huh.
That's the house I remember.
Yeah.
But you had a house too that was a big party house.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
I mean, obviously, I was enjoying it. I mean, yeah. Drink till like 6, 7 in the morning, like maybe 3 days a week.
Yeah. When I first moved to Chicago, I moved with a bunch of line cooks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And none of us had any ambitions or aspirations at all. So we just get drunk every day.
That's a good life.
I wanted to write something about it, like a TV show. Because there is like a thing when you don't have any ambition and you're like 20
Mm-hmm.
and you're just drunk all the time.
Yeah.
That they would come up with like, it was like every day you have to come up with a new game. And for example, one day, this is the one I always think of, is one day we're like, let's get some girls here.
Right.
That's the game for the day.
Uh-huh.
So we figured out which of us had the biggest dick.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had him take a picture of it.
Whipping it out?
They already knew who did among them, and
Yeah.
I just was like, I'm not going to put my vote in.
Right.
These guys will get naked around each other all the time. They were all straight and one gay guy, and they would just get drunk and get naked constantly.
It sounds like they were in the army.
It was like that. We were in Little Village,
Yeah.
which is like legitimately, it was a very dangerous neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So after sundown, you really couldn't leave the house. It was kind of like having a curfew.
Right.
So like after sundown, we would just get hammered inside this like fortress, kind of.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they'd be like shooting each other outside.
Yeah.
It's like 16-year-old Mexican kids.
Oh.
Gangs are 16-year-olds.
Yeah, I know.
Like you forget that when
Yeah.
you watch movies and
I
stuff.
know.
But it's like children.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're in there, and the game was like, let's try and get some girls over. So they took a picture of like one of the guy's dicks who was the biggest, and then somebody else put it in Photoshop and tried to make it even bigger. like stretched out.
Yeah.
So it's like funny because it's like, okay, what's the goal? First, we need a dick pic. So let's get the best dick pic possible. We're all working that out, and meanwhile we're all just drinking
and drunk as hell, thinking that that's how we get girls.
Well,
over
then we
here.
went on Craigslist. And we put the picture of the dick. So no women were replying, but trans women were.
Cool.
But they weren't into the trans women, but they told the trans women they tried to get them to go to a bar where our other friends were and say it was them. So the whole game shifted.
You're right.
It's like, how do we get these trans prostitutes to go meet up with these other guys who we are messing with?
Yeah.
But, you know, at that point, it's like 10 p.m. and we're all like browning out.
Those were the times.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one where if you killed something, you got to wear this hat that we'd have, like a mouse or a fly. I remember one time a guy caught 5 mice on a trap. We had mice really bad.
Right. Oh, God.
He caught 5, so we let him wear the hat for a week.
Me and Brandon had an apartment where we were like on the 3rd floor, and there were like weeds growing through our floor. I don't even. How do you explain that?
That's funny.
I had to pick weeds like once every couple months. Like,
yeah, you guys were just the earth was consuming your building.
I don't even know how you explain that.
I don't know either.
Yeah. We had to leave that apartment because our landlord's wife was having an affair.
Ooh.
And he had to take his place back over, and we had to move.
Oh, because he needed a new place to go back and live because they were splitting up. We got kicked out of there because one night at 4 a.m, I came back from like work or something, so I had missed something. When I got there, the guys up the stairs, they were all shirtless with permanent marker all over their face that said like the F slur and dicks. And I don't know if somebody was sleeping and they did it because they all had it. It wasn't like one guy fell asleep. Everybody had permanent marker that said the most horrible stuff, swastikas and the N-word, anything you could think of on their face, written on their face. And they're playing the way the apartment was set up. It was like kitchen, like living room and like another room. So there was 2 doorways, and those were the goals, and everyone had brooms, and they were playing hockey with a smashed beer can. Like street hockey. And then I think they had left the door open because the landlord came to knock and the door was open, so he slammed their door.
Right.
And then they went to check it out with the word, on their head, and the landlord sees him and he's like, "You guys got a month to get out of here." Which is that's it.
Damn.
But it was also like everyone was kind of like, it was weird because it was also kind of like everyone was nodding like, yeah, it's time for us to grow up.
Oh, really?
We were all in our 20s doing this every day. Everyone was kind of nodding like, yeah, I think this is right.
Time to split
up.
up.
Nobody was sad.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, it's like graduation.
You guys weren't the Ice House boys.
No.
Yeah.
We weren't trying to make it a forever thing.
Yeah, the Ice House boys did.
Yeah. I lived on another floor, so I didn't get kicked out right away, but eventually moved.
Yeah. Our party houses, I don't know. They weren't that bad. It was the amount that we drank.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like we were doing too much wild shit.
Yeah.
We just played cards.
Oh, that's pretty chill. These guys were nuts.
Yeah.
They were playing in punk bands and stuff, too. They were kind of like crazy.
I mean, yeah. Every now and again, there was definitely one night or one morning I woke up like, why the fuck does my back like... And then I had like all these like bruises on my back, and it just I guess
Do you know what happened?
Yeah, we started shooting BB guns at each other. And I guess at some point I just like I must have lost something, so I had to let everybody shoot me in the back.
Oh, brutal! As like punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to like they would all get naked and then pressure me to get naked. I didn't want to get naked with them.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was uncomfortable. That was probably like in hindsight, I could probably have them all arrested.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
The naked thing was crazy.
I was
Also,
that had to
we
be
would
a
shotgun beers a lot, but we had a rule that you had to stand on something when we were shotgunning beer, so everyone would climb up on the counters and stuff. And of course, as you're like doing your 5th shotgun, people are just like falling.
that was just yeah. You just had a full on frat house.
It was a frat house
Yeah.
for a bunch of. It was like a frat house for guys who never went to college.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of like the show Workaholics or something.
Right, yeah.
I was like, I think this is. I wanted to write it like a TV show about this, but then I think somebody's like, yeah, it just sounds like Workaholics.
Right. Yeah. And those guys had jobs.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Well, these guys all had jobs.
Oh, that's right.
They were line cooks.
Hmm.
Some of them got on drugs and stuff, unfortunately. I remember that too.
Cocaine or like
No, like
drugs?
heroin,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they were all on. I mean, cocaine's not like.
Yeah.
I've seen guys ruin their lives with cocaine, but it's much harder
Yeah.
than like heroin.
Nah, heroin, well, yeah. That's like, and it's like so instant too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ruin their lives in like a month.
Right, yeah.
They're like selling their shit.
We got a new note. We got a new
I'm just marking down what we just talked about.
yeah, there was something.
Because I'm like, maybe I will write this show one day. You know?
Yeah.
I save all my ideas like I'm going to do something with them.
Let's just for the pod, they just video you writing an episode. Like a pilot.
I thought we could write a movie. Like we'll talk it out
Mm.
and then later, you know, like
My
you know what? We need to start putting this out because maybe we'll get somebody who's like a huge fan of ours.
right.
And then they'll be like, they'll take all the episodes and be like, this is every time Zach said the word something. I don't know. I swear yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like how they do that online.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be compilation video.
Right.
Because somebody's a big fan, they make it.
Of every time we've repeated a story.
Yeah. So then what we do is we'll talk little about this movie we'll make.
Mm-hmm.
I am writing a movie with Ricardo. I've written one before too. I've written a screenplay with a guy.
I think you told me about this one.
It's about a weed. It's about weed gets legalized and all the small time drug dealers are still selling weed, but then like the big companies come in. So it's kind of like
Good Burger?
It's kind of like Good Burger with weed. Exactly.
Nice.
But they discover a weed that gives them superpowers.
Yeah. What?
And then it makes them able to deliver weed really fast so they could outdo the business.
Speaking of weed, this is hilarious. I was at a country bar up in Wisconsin yesterday for a wedding.
Yeah.
And me and Courtney, like obviously we're just, breaking away to go smoke and stuff.
Yeah.
And they weren't like mad that we were smoking. They just were like everyone noticed.
Mhm.
Like it was like, oh, you guys got it. Like it. We were just thinking like we were.
Oh, they're making a big. I was thinking
It was like a-
cigarettes. You're saying weed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they're just like, oh, you guys getting high?
You're right. Yeah, it was like all like, oh wow, I didn't know we were like.
Where was this at?
in Wisconsin? Like
Okay.
like out in the like farmland. Like
Gotcha.
so, it was just not like I don't know. Like they weren't like I said, they weren't upset. They were just like they all were like, "Oh, what are you guys doing over there?" And it's like, nothing.
They feel like they're busting you out or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just like it was like shocking to them that we were smoking weed.
Yeah.
And yeah, I forgot that. Yeah.
Yeah. I get. Yeah.
I feel like in Chicago you could blow weed smoke into a cop's face and then like move along.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My job is boring.
No, it was kind of like in the 90s. Like it felt like we were cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And none of them smoked weed. They're like, man, I would like to try it.
Yeah,
I'm scared. I'm trying to put myself in their head.
No,
like,
I think a lot of them do smoke weed, but to them it's still like you got to do it at
it's taboo.
It's taboo, even though they're all like raging alcoholics.
I was gonna say,
they are,
weed is like so much. It's not even as bad as cigarettes, honestly. I think a cigarette should be more shameful than weed.
No, like I said, it wasn't shame. It was more like, oh, what you guys got going on? And we were like, we're smoking weed. I mean, in our minds, it would be the equivalent of seeing someone drinking a beer and being like, oh, what you got there, a beer?
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah.
And
You're at a wedding too, like. That's a party.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Who cares?
No,
If you were like at a kindergarten teacher sneaking behind the building,
like
I'd
I
be
said, they didn't care in the manner of like, you guys are wild. It was more just like they didn't know people smoked weed in public.
Yeah. I mean, it is a tricky thing.
Yeah.
But you're the smoke dog.
I'm the smoke dog.
For you, it's nothing.
Yeah. To me, it's a day.
Yeah. I'd be nervous. I'd still be looking out for cops.
I do that when I have my bowl with me and I'm walking down the street. I feel like I'm smoking crack sometimes.
Oh. What if they... Do you worry like, oh, maybe they'll think it's a crack bowl?
I got to be honest with you. I don't know if you're like allowed to just smoke while you're walking down the sidewalk. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't think the cops would do
I
anything
think
to
maybe
you.
you have to be 15 feet away from a door.
Yeah. They always have
Something like that.
Yeah.
Do you know that the Pope was a doorman? The old Pope Francis.
Mm-mm.
I was doing a joke. You know how you had like a topical joke you were
Mhm.
telling me about? I have a topical joke that crushed
Right.
last night, and I'm thinking about like trying to get a quick. I don't know when I've
Right.
no shows coming up,
Yeah.
but I should get a recording of it and put it online. You
Right.
hear my topical Pope joke?
Yeah, I would love to.
I go, we got a new Pope fast, didn't we? And people are like, yeah, it was fast. I go, yeah, but it's just like my friend says, best way to get over an old Pope is get under a new one. It was crushed.
Yeah.
I said Cole because Cole, the saxophone player, was on stage. It's like, just like my friend Cole says. I think that added to it.
I like that.
He had a real big dangly earring on. Cole.
Where was this at?
At Reggie's.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Did well.
I like that.
Yeah. But the old Pope, I learned, Francis, he was a bouncer for a little bit before he became Pope.
I like that.
Yeah, I was trying to do a joke about like...
If they would try to bust him out like they did Rick Ross.
Oh, that's funny. Like, I didn't even think about that angle.
Yeah.
My angle was just like, he becomes Pope, and you're like, that motherfucker got me kicked out of Lottie's.
I would like it.
The Pope is the reason I can't go to my favorite bar.
Right.
Because the Pope is always telling me to stand 15 feet away from the door.
Yeah, no, I would act like, the Pope. The Pope is one of our ops because he used to be a doorman.
Yeah,
you know,
doormen are snitches. You
a
know,
little bit.
They're ops. Yeah,
doormen are ops.
Doormen ops. Pope.
Is that going into the movie?
Could.
Yeah.
So yeah, what about this movie? I figure it'd be pretty easy to write because, like, how we come up with the rules of being cool, I think we could use the same concept for writing a movie.
Mm.
We just think about, like, what is a good movie?
Yeah.
And then we put that in our movie.
And then we just...
like we talked about, the scene where you walk in and there's a room full of guns.
Right.
We'll have that.
Right.
At some point.
Oh, yeah.
So
we'll do like 3-6 Mafia did on...
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do people... All right. Neck breaks.
Okay, yeah. Guns. Neck like snapping.
You know when
neck snapping is like kind of gone away.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When the part where you walk up behind a guy and do the like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Or sometimes they'll do a more complicated neck snap nowadays.
No, I haven't seen. No, I haven't seen that.
I feel like they don't do the traditional snap, like where you just like twist their head, like
yeah, that's
like you're opening a big beer.
No, I miss. Yeah, like you're turning on a fire hose.
Yeah. But I feel like I've seen somewhere they're like doing like other shit.
Right.
I don't know.
I haven't seen that. Yeah, I thought they kind of took out neck breaking.
I watched. Have you ever seen Street Fighter? With Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
I just watched that.
I did
yesterday.
too. I watched that like 2 weeks ago.
That's crazy.
That is wild. That's crazy.
The movie kind of sucked, but
yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, they keep teasing the fights.
Yeah,
and then like when they show the fights, like they have them so zoomed in, you can't even really see what the fight is.
Well, what I had forgot about that movie was that they made Jean-Claude was like the comedic relief in the movie.
He has like Arnold Schwarzenegger lines.
Yeah.
He'll be like, the one thing that was cool though is Bison.
Bison, yeah.
He has great lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dad from Addams Family.
We should have an evil villain speech.
Actually, yeah, I always forget that guy's name. The guy who played the dad from Addams Family. Who
it's like Juan Ruiz. Or
Mhm.
It's like something Spanish or
Right.
Cuban or something. I just looked him up because he's in a shit ton of movies.
Mhm.
The
Yeah,
guy who
yeah,
plays
yeah, yeah.
Bison. He also died the year that movie came out.
I didn't know that. I thought he was in more shit after that.
It's like 1994. I think he had like a weird disease.
Mhm. That
He was in a million things before that.
that was one of my go-tos, like when we would go to the movie store if I couldn't find what I
You
like.
get Street Fighter?
I got Street Fighter a lot. So
So you've seen it a lot.
when I was a kid, and then a couple weeks ago, it was streaming on something. That's probably why you watched it, right?
I watched it because I heard another podcast mention it, and I
Mm.
was like, I remember seeing it as a kid, but it sounded good. I'm like, this movie should be good. And then as I'm watching it, I remember that the Chun-Li,
Mhm.
that actress,
Yeah.
she's awesome in a lot of stuff.
Right. Yeah.
I've seen her in a bunch of other movies where she plays like a fighter, and she's
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah.
And then the Bison character is good. I like the fucking fat guy, the
Mhm.
sumo wrestler
Yeah,
guy.
him and the black dude who was
Yeah.
like a boxer, right? I love
There's so much shit it like could have been cool, and it
Right.
just wasn't.
well, one of the parts of the like that military that was in whatever place, the fictional like country that they were in.
Yeah.
Everyone in that fictional country was like a different race. There was so many different races
Yeah.
in this one
I
country.
mean, it's hilarious. Jean-Claude Van Damme's supposed to be. He's got like the American flag.
Yes,
tattoo,
he has an American flag
and
tattoo.
a French accent.
Yeah, it's unreal what
Yeah.
is happening. Yeah. But everyone in the country, there's white dudes with like little Filipino ladies, and they're all supposed to be one country, I guess.
Yeah.
And they're not in like a fictional America either. They're like
Right.
in the jungle. Like
Yeah. They're on the trail of Bison or something.
Yeah.
They're on his trail. They're looking
No,
for
there's
him.
a name to this country that they're having some
Oh,
sort
really?
of. Yeah, there's like a civil
It's
war.
like Street Fighter land. or
Yeah,
something?
there's a civil war that's going on in this fictional country, and
Okay.
Bison is the leader of the bad side.
Okay. Okay.
And then
And
Guile.
it's just represented by blue and red.
Right, yeah.
But I thought he's American because he has the American flag.
I know, but like I said, every
And
race.
Bison, they do set up as like he's a crime lord. He
Right.
got all his money from selling drugs,
Right.
and they bought guns.
Right.
Dude, he's got so many good lines though. I like when he goes, "You thought you came to fight a madman, but you found a god."
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
Sick, dude.
Yeah, and then there was because you were talking about the fat like Hawaiian dude. That's Hondo.
Yeah,
right. Hondo, and then I don't remember the black dude, but he's supposed to be a boxer.
I remember there being the character because they give him the haircut.
Yeah.
He has like a weird pointy.
Yeah.
haircut. I remember that from Street
So
Fighter.
whenever
I didn't play Street Fighter. I'm more a Mortal Kombat guy.
okay,
Yeah.
so whenever like the fight breaks out with like once they're in like Bison's lair,
Yeah.
then
I mean, that's when they tease the fights the whole movie, and then in the last 20 minutes, everybody fights at once.
yeah,
in, in Bison's lair.
you're
Yeah.
right.
It's crazy.
And so Hondo and the black dude break into once they're in the lair, because the whole time they're supposed to be part of like that lady's video crew.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
like guerrilla fighter. They came together because they've all been individually screwed over by Bison.
right.
And then they blow up his weapons. And
Right.
get captured.
Yeah. So once this fight breaks out, Hondo and the black dude break into their like Street Fighter characters. Hondo rips his shirt off, and he's like the badass sumo wrestler.
Yeah, yeah.
But then the
He
other
even does the thing.
yeah. But then the other guy, who's like his Street Fighter power is that he's an amazing boxer. He puts fucking boxing gloves on once he's in the lair, and I'm like, doesn't that cushion the blow? Like
Yeah.
you're saying?
He's protecting his hands.
I
you know?
guess.
Yeah. But I think in the video game, maybe he wore boxing gloves.
I know, but
Yeah.
they're like, they're because they're trying to do like
It also bothered me that Chun-Li wore red. Because didn't she always wear blue in the video game?
Well, Chong Li was trying to infiltrate Bison's.
And he puts that dress on her.
Right. Yeah.
So he puts a red dress because he's Bison, but she wears a blue outfit in
I
the
don't,
video game.
I don't remember the video game, but she had to wear the red one because she was acting like she was sexually attracted to Bison.
Yeah. Well, I think it was more like Bison was trying to, like, maybe R-word her is how it felt.
Oh, yeah. No, I think they were trying to insinuate that she was like a young girl, like, to Bison. Like, and he was bringing her up to his, like, room to rape her, probably.
She was also a television personality.
Right.
Like a
but that
news personality, and Bison was full of himself. So he also liked the idea of, like,
right,
he's like, I'm going to give you an interview,
he
said.
Yeah.
He liked him being on TV.
Yeah.
I liked how they portrayed him. Honestly, the whole Bison character was cool because you're like, he was like a really big narcissist in a way that was like funny and like it made, I don't know, I liked it.
Well, it had to be good because somehow I caught this at the end of the movie, but it was, I put it on to, I put movies like that on, like, just to have on the background.
Yeah.
So I'm saying this because I don't want you to think I had to see all the credits to Street Fighter. But at the very end of the credits, they have like one page.
I saw this too.
Yeah, they gave credit to whoever designed Bison's outfit that he wore.
I think Hitler did. He's dressed like a Nazi.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I was like, they had so much pride in the Bison character.
That's not what I saw. I saw there's an after credit scene.
What? Oh yeah.
Where it's like a computer terminal, like an old, like it looks like Windows 98 opens and it clicks through and it's like, what do you want to do today, Bison? And he clicks on world domination. So it's sort of like teasing a sequel.
Street Fighter 2.
No. Also, at the very end, how disappointing was the Blanco character?
Yeah. Terrible.
It's like, that's the guy I want to play as every time I play the game.
Right.
He looks like a crazy animal.
Yeah.
But he's like, doesn't do anything in the whole movie.
Right.
And then I think at the end, the scientist is suddenly bald.
Yeah.
And I think they're teasing that he's going to be the guy with the long,
stretchy
arms.
He was supposed to be him.
But he didn't do stretchy arm shit.
No.
So I guess that would be in the sequel.
Right.
Which they never made, or it's at least been 30 years.
I'm surprised there hasn't been another Street Fighter.
Yeah. There's a new video game that everyone was into for like Xbox 1000 or whatever. I don't know what it's on now. But yeah, the other final part I wanted to mention was when he thinks Blanco is coming up to kill all the hostages, instead it's Jean-Claude Van Damme, and he does a flying kick.
He's like,
he does like a flying kick across the entire room.
Yeah, wow.
That was sick.
Yeah.
Dude. That was cool, and I wish he would have done that like 5 more times.
Oh yeah, I remember those scenes like when I feel like it was in Mortal Kombat too. When you do the flying kick, they catch you in the air. Like, you remember those?
Oh, and then they throw you
when
on
you're
the
like,
ground?
no, when you're jumping at them.
Yeah, and they catch you?
No, as you're flying, like with the kick, they always catch your face, like.
Oh yeah, they zoom in. Yeah, on
I think
the aggression in your face.
Yeah, it's in Mortal Kombat too. Yeah.
Liu Kang would do the bicycle kick.
Right.
So he would fly at you and kick you repeatedly in the air, like he was riding a bike.
We can bring that back too.
Bicycle kick?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll write that down. See, yeah, we got some good stuff. So is this like a revenge movie like John Wick? Or is this like... One thing that's cool, so there's Jean-Claude Van Damme does like tournament movies sometimes. Those are cool. Because you get guys with different fighting styles. But that's more a martial arts thing. We have like a guns going on. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's not martial. There could be both.
Yeah, martial arts, not my specialty.
Yeah.
I'm more of a guns.
Yeah, me too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to find the martial arts movies kind of boring.
I just don't like, because I do like John Wick, but they even do it in there. The thing where you're fighting like 70 people.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, you have to fight them one at a time.
I
I get over that very fast. So yeah, I'm way
There's
more.
one. Have you ever seen? This one was kind of cool. Weird Japanese movie, Old Boy.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever see that movie?
I saw the new one.
Oh, I heard that the new one.
Yeah, yeah,
Everyone says sucks.
yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
The
The old one is one of the.
nah,
It's one of the best movies I've ever
no,
seen in
no.
my life.
Everybody swears by it.
But there's a scene where he fights like 20 dudes, but they're in a narrow
Yeah.
hallway, and he has a hammer.
Right.
And it actually kind of works. 'Cause,
Right.
like the guys, at first they all rush in, but a bunch of them get fucking hit with a hammer.
Yeah.
So then they're like not all running in at
Yeah.
once. It's kind of like well done.
Yeah.
And he takes a lot of damage in the process.
Right.
Like he's getting beat up.
Right.
Like while they're getting beat up.
Yeah.
So there's like a way to do it that's like better,
Yeah.
depending on how you
I
do
mean,
it.
it's like I can suspend disbelief enough for like a John Wick movie, but then it just gets boring after
Yeah.
after like 30 seconds. I'm like,
There'll be stuff I like and stuff I don't like
Yeah.
every time. I like Scott Atkins in a fat suit. That was cool. Did you see? You remember when he fights the fat guy,
who?
John Wick? I think it's in 3 or 4.
Oh shit, no, I don't remember.
He fights this guy who's like, there's a guy, Scott Atkins. He's like British. He's in a bunch of good action movies that are all like straight to DVD for some reason. He's like actually good. And he's in a bunch of movies, but he's always like a nobody. And then he's in a bunch of just like straight to DVD shit.
Mm-hmm.
But he's awesome. Like
Yeah.
he's an incredible action fighter. I watch his movies all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They put him in one of the John Wicks as a villain, but they put him in a fat suit. So he's like a big fat guy,
Yeah.
but he's like super, like the real Scott Atkins is like cut.
I gotta see this guy.
Yeah, he's great. I could recommend a movie where he's got this crazy metal grill and he beats up everybody in a bar.
Ooh. No.
He's great. He like, whatever. Anyway,
I love that. Yeah. We could definitely get Scott Atkins.
Scott, I think we could get him.
Yeah.
All right, you got to see him first though. Maybe you won't like him. He's British,
All right.
but he's got some good stuff.
Look, I can put things aside.
He's a more karate guy, but I can't remember him really fighting 100 guys at once. I don't think he does that one too much. He's more like beating up a bunch of guys, like running down a hallway,
Mm-hmm.
and then looking for that main guy to have like a big all-out brawl with.
Yeah.
He plays there's a movie he did called The Accident Man,
Mm-hmm.
where he plays a hitman who his specialty is making it look like an accident.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I like
Accident
that.
Man. And then he's like a part of a group of hitmen who all have different specialties.
Mm-hmm.
So then they all turn on him or whatever, and he's got one by one. He
Yeah.
fights all these different kinds of hitmen.
Right. Is
There's
there?
like a samurai sword girl.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
There's like a guy who poisons people.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
I saw a trailer for a Seagal movie one time where they were trying to do that like type of trope where you have like different specialties.
Different types, yeah.
And
Should we do specialties?
yeah, I want to say this one was called something sniper. I can't remember. But he's like, cause I think it was called like The Tower.
Okay.
And they're trying to like rush this tower that I don't know these criminals are in, and
okay.
he's like, all right, we need 2 snipers on the roof. We need blah blah blah. We need a knife guy behind that. I'm like a knife guy.
Yeah.
And he's like military, so this is like the army trying to infiltrate some tower that all these people are in, and he needs a knife guy.
You got to feel like shit when you're the knife
guy.
And everyone else has got like machine guns
Yeah.
and grenades and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like specialties. The explosive guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sniper.
The one with the katanas,
There was a chick with katana in The Accident Man.
Damn.
There was one guy who his thing was when he'd kill you, he would just go psycho and kill you like a deranged man. He'd like come into your house with an axe and just like chop you to pieces.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that was his hitman
Right.
specialty.
And
Like
that's
he was like a legit serial killer.
right. And that's always like those types of ones are always everyone's favorite.
That guy was awesome
Yeah,
because
yeah.
their fight was insane.
Yeah.
Because the guy's like getting his fingers chopped off and still going. Like that kind of shit's happening.
Yeah. That's why everybody liked Wolverine so much. Like everyone else was like magical, and they're like, yeah, He's like a serial. He's got a bunch.
Wolverine, yeah, he's
Yeah,
just
he's
got
got
knives in his hand,
Yeah,
and he just cuts people in half, like
Yeah.
like he's strong enough to cut your whole body into two bodies,
right.
like two segments.
Yeah, they should
Yeah.
cross that world like Wolverine versus Michael Myers. Like,
That's interesting.
can
They-
that go in the incubator?
I will say that
Super.
I used to play this cell phone game, Mortal Kombat,
Mm-hmm.
and they had Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger
Right.
and another guy in Mortal Kombat. And I
Okay.
think they have it for PlayStation too.
Well, so I'm
So-
just a hack.
They've crossed over at least into Mortal Kombat.
That's the problem with the incubator.
Is what?
Every idea has been done.
Well, we have some fresh stuff. I think.
Yeah, we got some fresh
I think
stuff.
there's always new ideas to have.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that particular one.
that one has been done.
I like when
But what you said hasn't been done. Like
No.
superheroes.
versus
Actually, they did Superman versus. They did a video game that's Superman characters, DC Comics versus Mortal Kombat.
mm,
So Superman and the Joker fought like Mortal Kombat characters.
okay, but
Remember they did that Capcom game? It was like Marvel versus DC.
mm-mm.
It's an arcade game. I don't know. I'm like talking like I'm really into video games.
Yeah,
and
right,
I'm,
right.
Like, I'm not.
Well,
so
no,
I can only say a little bit.
No, what the problem is that you're only a little into them, and I
Yeah.
have nothing to contribute. Just nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't even
I
like.
get really addicted to video games when I play them, and
Mhm.
it ruins my life.
Right. Yeah.
So I try and avoid them at all costs. But then I always find myself like I quit playing all video games, and then I started playing chess, and I would play chess for like 4 or 6 hours. a
Yeah.
day. It's like
Yeah.
I'm just trying to escape my brain, and I'll fucking waste all my time on some shit like a fucking phone game or
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will. Yeah. What else are you supposed to do though?
I don't know.
I keep like trying
My
to.
Aunt Rosie does crosswords.
Right. But then you're just like. But then all I fucking
I
do.
should be editing the podcast.
Right. Yeah.
I should be I should be writing a new joke or
Right.
something. Look at that Pope joke though.
Yeah. There you go. That'll get you by for a month.
Yeah. So everyone forgets about the fucking Pope.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't know about X-Men versus
But no, it's like X-Men versus like
the horror movie monsters.
Yeah, Wes Craven.
Yeah, that's cool. Somebody I saw online created their own video game
Mm-hmm.
that was like Street Fighter with just horror movie monsters.
Okay.
So it was like Michael Myers or Jason, Freddy. They even had like weird ones, Hellraiser and shit.
Hellraiser.
Somebody, I don't know where you play this game. Like somebody had made it themselves and like put it on like Steam or something,
Uh-huh.
which I don't understand Steam at all.
I never saw Hellraiser.
Hellraiser
Yeah.
is really good.
Is it?
I like the first one is okay. The second one is insane.
Yeah. That yeah.
Hellraiser's the idea is there's this box, and if you open it, these guys come from another dimension who are like, they'll make you feel every pleasure and pain in maximum. It's like a
Mhm.
weird sexual.
Oh,
kind of-
wow.
it's like a pervert
Mm-hmm.
made it up.
Yeah. So every movie.
Well, these are sexually. They're like a little sexual,
Yeah.
but they have a bunch of weird guys. I forget
Mhm.
what they call them. And they have like their faces like needles through all their fucking
Well, yeah,
shit.
yeah.
There's the main guy with pins in his head.
Oh, I
Pinhead.
thought that's what you meant.
That's the main one. But then there's
Is
a
he
bunch
called
of other ones.
Pinhead?
I think so.
Oh, that's sweet.
I think that's also what Bill O'Reilly used to call people.
Yeah, pinheads. Dude, he loved pinheads. There was one that I remember like sports radio guys who like they would trash wrestling all the time.
Mhm.
Like for whatever reason. They just
Yeah.
you
It's
know.
an easy target.
Yeah, and
Kind of annoys me when people talk shit about wrestling because it's like most wrestling fans don't think it's real.
right.
You know, like so you're
No,
like
there
you're
was-
making fun of somebody who doesn't exist.
Right. Yeah, they definitely had like a like they had an intellectual superiority because they like real sports
Yeah.
versus like
Which you know, those people who like real sports are typically very smart.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. And so yeah, I used to
There's
hear
another show where they're like they're a bunch of philosophers talking shit about people who like sports.
right
And they're like,
exactly.
You just keep going up
You
the
could
ladder.
cheat yeah. And then, where we've gotten to a place of anybody who cares about anything
Oh
is
yeah.
lame.
Yeah. If you think if you like anything,
Mm-hmm.
that's not cool. That's a rule of being cool right there.
Yeah. I think we have.
Don't like anything.
Well, think something that's more that's kind of a joke right there, but
Yeah.
something for our listeners that maybe you can follow a little easier is don't be passionate about anything.
That's better.
Yeah.
But well said.
But
Because you should like, certain things.
right.
Like you should like when like your buddy's tries to jump over a fence and hits himself in the balls.
Right.
Like there's stuff like that you should like.
Man, there is something kind of cool about not laughing at that though.
Real? Yeah, you're right. Wow, that is kind of profound. That's like a Sigma kind of thought.
Yeah.
Because I would laugh, I think.
Oh, I would.
But to not laugh is pretty.
That's a level.
And I go, what? You don't think that's funny? To the guy who's not laughing, and what do they say? Why aren't they laughing?
I've seen it before.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is kind of hacky.
Right. Dude.
I've seen it before.
Dude, yeah, calling everything hack is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calling stuff hacky, that's cool.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, they loved calling wrestling fans booger eaters. That was a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that name call used to annoy me.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Booger eaters.
But it was like, to me, like Pinhead. It's just like, it's just like, you're lame too.
Yeah, you feel like the way they say it, they're like, I got you.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, like all I have to do is say this. It's because they think there's just an easy way to summarize a whole group of people, the same way that people come up with like the N-word. It's like, I think I got this one word and you're defeated.
Right, yeah.
And it's like, nah, life's more complicated than that.
Yeah. No.
I remember being at a wrestling show, and my job at the time, I was a philosophy teacher at a college.
Mm-hmm.
My first wrestling show was in Hammond, Indiana. I watched CM Punk wrestle the Shield.
Okay. I don't know who the Shield is, but okay.
The Shield is Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins. All those guys, huge stars.
Right.
CM Punk, one of the biggest of all time.
Okay.
Has headline WrestleManias and stuff. Anyway, I saw them wrestle at a house show. Me, I'm a philosophy teacher at the local college.
Mm-hmm.
Across the aisle from me, visibly Down syndrome guy. And we are cheering together.
Right.
We are loving it. Like,
that's a moment.
That's a moment. You're going to call us both booger eaters?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we're not. It's more complicated than that.
Mm-hmm.
To watch live wrestling with like when it's really good.
Yeah.
It's something else. It's not like watching hockey. Because when you watch hockey, you know some people root for the other team.
Mm-hmm.
When you watch wrestling, everyone roots for the same guy.
Right.
There's a bad guy and a good guy. It's like watching like Rocky or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody's supposed to vote for the other guy.
Right.
Even if you are Russian or whatever.
Yeah.
You're supposed to like Rocky.
Yeah.
It's a different thing.
But and then I remember that that was kind of like a cool move. This was like not even that long ago, but to act like you love the villain in everything.
Yeah,
everyone had started kind of pulling that move the last like 5-6 years.
Yeah, and then they also do that thing where they're like, if you think about it, the Karate Kid,
right?
Actually, this guy was the bad guy.
Yeah,
they're rewriting these old shows and stuff to be like,
yeah.
People were wearing shirts that said Killmonger is right. Killmonger's the bad guy from Black Panther.
Yeah.
His thing was like, we need to fight. We need to kill Whitey. Kind of.
Oh, nice.
Like
yeah.
I don't think he said Whitey. But
yeah.
He basically
insinuated.
Did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now that is kind of been a move lately. Is everybody like acts like I actually like the villain more.
Yeah. Did you watch Thanos movies?
Mm-mm.
Marvel movies?
No, those are Avengers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were.
Do you remember the idea though? Was like he said the reason why Thanos was an interesting bad guy, supposedly, is because he said there's not enough resources in the whole world for everybody.
Oh yeah.
So I'll randomly remove half the population of the world
Right, yeah.
with this magical glove, and then there'll be enough resources for everybody.
Yeah.
So that was like a good premise until one day somebody said, why couldn't he just snap his fingers and double the resources?
Right, yeah.
Ruined the whole series for me. Like somebody just outsmarted that $1 billion movie franchise.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
kind of the that was like the theme in Watchmen, wasn't
Was it?
Yeah. They had to like destroy people to save the earth.
That one makes more sense. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Because maybe it's the same problem. Because could that guy who was super powerful just make more resources?
Well, I think it was more of like a computer that did it.
Oh, okay.
But then there was the people that realized the computer was right and was like, yeah, we do have to go along with this.
Interesting.
If our job is
that from the movie or the show?
It was from the movie I saw.
I remember watching the movie and there was the guy with the face changed.
Warshak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch
Everybody
that, I guess.
remembers that guy because he had a badass line in that. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah, when he goes to jail for something.
Mm-hmm.
And all the inmates are starting to like surround him like, oh, fresh meat.
Yeah.
And then he yells out that thing like, you all think I'm locked in here with you, but you're locked in here with me.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was good.
Classic, kind of. I can't think of anyone else who said it, but it feels so familiar.
Hey, yeah, that's how you know it's a good one.
Yeah. Classic.
I heard an old country singer say that one time.
About what?
About a song. Like when you hear a song that's new, but you thought you had heard it before.
Yeah, what did he say?
Anytime you feel like you've heard it before, that's how you know it's a good one.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say that the old country singer said, "Y'all think you're
oh
really?
Yeah,
it'd be cool if you were a country singer and you're playing for like 1,000 people. And
oh
you
yeah.
Like, you all think you're locked in here.
Or I'm
Whatever
locked
it is.
in. Yeah. You all think I'm performing for you.
Yeah.
But you're performing for me.
If you were in like some kind of like, I don't know, maybe Kid Rock should say that.
Yeah, dude.
Rage Against the Machine should say that.
I think Matt Rife should say that.
Matt Rife should say that.
Yeah.
Man, we need to hit him up. That's pretty good. That's a good incubator idea.
Yeah. Wait, having Matt Rife on the show or Matt Rife saying that?
Getting Matt Rife to say that at one of his shows.
Oh, yeah. I'd become an instant fan.
Make Matt Rife
queef.
say you're locked in here with me.
Nobody says queefing anymore.
Do people queef anymore?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I remember when I was a kid.
Make that pussy fall, that good lord. Remember that?
No, what is that?
Yin Yang twins.
Oh, okay.
Yin Yang and this thing.
I remember the Yin Yang twins.
And then he goes, make that pussy fall, good lord.
I don't remember that line.
Yeah.
Is that from the Whisper song?
No.
That's the only song I remember by them.
No, they had like 4 or 5 hits.
Yeah, what happened to the Yin Yang twins?
Shake it like a salt shaker, shake it like a salt shaker.
Did you ever see their cribs?
I think so. I used to watch.
Their cribs was clearly fake.
Oh.
Because they were clearly in a house that they had never been in before.
Oh,
and they go to a room and there's like a sailboat painting on the wall.
Nice.
And they're like, this is our painting. And also, they don't live together.
Dude, yeah. That's good.
Yeah, you should watch that if it comes up.
You know, honestly, I guess I've always assumed that with every rap group ever.
That they just all live in the same house.
I thought they all lived together, dude. I think I just now realized.
The Wu-Tang Clan in a giant mansion.
Dude, I really think I just now realized.
Everyone from G Unit?
Yeah.
They're just living in like a White House-sized building.
Yeah, I thought Wu-Tang had like a whole block, like a whole apartment building.
It's the one from that video where where ODB jumps off the side of the building.
Yeah. What about an apartment building where like the first floor is the Wayans family, the second floor is Wu-Tang Clan, third
The Wayans family?
Yeah.
The Wayans brothers all live together?
Yeah, just everybody
Okay.
gets a floor.
Everybody cool.
Like every like ensemble group that's made art that
I would
like
be nervous. Honestly, I'd be nervous about a terrorist attack. You're putting everyone cool in the same place.
Shit, yeah.
We got to spread these people out.
Nah, we got to bring them to where I was yesterday.
Where were you?
That'll keep. That'll
Middle
keep,
of nowhere.
Yeah.
But it would be cool to have a building that was just like everybody cool in it.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling you about like that building across the street is going up, and how when we were kids, if a building went up, we'd be like, hopefully they put in a skate park. We'd be like, oh, fingers crossed.
Right? Yeah. Man,
Fingers crossed they put it in a thing that we specifically like and has no other function.
did the place, you're like the town you're from, did it like eventually like get bigger or like start getting new stuff? Because that's
just south of us became like a giant strip mall that goes for miles and miles and miles.
right.
Have you ever been to one of those towns that's just like they have every single store?
My,
Like Target, Nordstrom, TGIF, they got like
No, I was in a city that I grew up like that had nothing and
Yeah.
eventually became that.
Is it like that? Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a thing that I heard a family does. It's like some rich family
Yeah,
like,
I mean
we'll
they.
come there, we'll put in every store, it'll be a giant shopping center.
Yeah, that's
So
what
that
happened.
just south of where I live became that.
Yeah,
Like the town just at our southern border.
yeah. That was one of my moments of being like, damn, I don't think I'm like everyone here because I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about a Shake Shack coming. Like, and there's genuine.
We gotta go try the new Geno's East. They put in a Geno's
Right,
East.
yeah.
Geno's East sucks.
Yeah, but I don't know. I never heard of a like Geno's East if I had lived in
It's a different. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's
like,
a regional thing.
these are genuinely people that are losing their mind because Cheesecake Factory is
Yeah. Okay.
like
Hold on though. Cheesecake Factory rocks.
yeah, but to the like I mean
Me and my girlfriend went there for one of our anniversaries.
that I don't know. It's the food's good.
It's not exciting,
No, the food's good.
and I'm not waiting in line.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like I'll eat at a Shake Shack or a Cheesecake Factory,
Yeah.
but when that Shake Shack opened, it legit were cars like just like the way you would get ready for like Black Friday or something. Like
yeah.
it's
People are lined up at the door.
yeah,
We got up at 6 a.m. today.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
go
yeah,
Get
and,
a shake at the
yeah.
Shake Shack.
yeah,
I've never been to Shake Shack, honestly.
yeah. I don't
We had a steak and shake, and that shit was overpriced.
right. Yeah, I mean those places are like they're fine.
They sell you a burger and didn't have the fries included. Any place that does that, go fuck yourself.
Oh yeah, Five Guys I think has now
Yeah.
no apparently they have now come out with a meal deal like that's like
okay.
$13 or something, but
I never ate there before.
it's good. But yeah, it went like I went one time probably a couple of years ago and it was just like I'm not paying this.
It's really high,
It's
right?
insane, yeah.
And you get just a burger.
yeah, burger.
right?
Well,
I'm
yeah.
vegetarian, so they didn't even have anything I could
No,
eat.
it was like
And
burger.
it seemed like they cooked everything in the same place, so I didn't even want to get like fries because it looked like it was all in the same.
Oh, I
They just
don't.
got one place where they heat up everything, and it was gonna have meat on it no matter what.
Well, I'm just yeah. You have to worry about that. The amount to which I don't care how clean a place is
Clean, I don't care as much.
yeah.
Although I get nervous about getting sick from like gas station subways. But
Oh yeah.
man, on the road, I'll eat at really weird, bad places
Yeah,
like a gas station subway.
Yeah. What were we
I
talking?
went on the road with Jacob Williams to
I don't know who
do a
that
weird
is.
show. He's from here. He's on Wild and Out.
Ooh.
He's the white guy on Wild and Out.
So not Matt
he's a-
Rife.
Not Matt Rife. No, Matt Rife is cool, quote
Mhm.
unquote. This guy's like nerdy.
I don't
He's a
know.
regular Wild and Out cast member. He's,
I've-
he's one of. I mean, I don't think anybody I know could name a Wild and Out cast member.
Right,
The
right.
only reason I can is because I know this guy.
Yeah.
And I opened for him one time. He hasn't asked me to open again. I don't know if I'm
Yeah,
speed.
you made him. You made him mad. Yeah.
I think
I
I'm
would
just-
honestly.
I think my comedy's too weird for people.
That's-
I don't know.
Not for Wild and Out though.
Yeah, I mean, he does more.
No,
He has like a lot of self-deprecating jokes.
no, I want to get you on Wild and Out.
I would do it, I
Yeah,
guess.
that'd be.
I don't know how it would go, honestly. I feel like they would hate me.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I
You
haven't.
would probably do good.
I don't know. I haven't seen Wild and Out in a long time.
Maybe one of these weeks we could do our own Wild and Out
Ooh,
on the podcast.
I like that.
Because they actually have, I think they might have made a Wild and Out like board game for home.
The hell yeah.
So you could have like a competition. I'll have to look into this.
Let's play Wild and Out on the podcast one day.
Yeah. I'm writing it down.
Wilding out.
So their shit will be like, all right, we're gonna do a fucking freestyle. They'll do like you have to freestyle.
Yeah.
But then they'll give you a topic.
Yeah.
Freestyle about how you're, what it's like when you sneaking food into the movies, candy into the movies.
No, it's
I got my big coat on.
It's outlaw. Whose line is it anyway?
Yeah, it's black. Whose line is it anyway? It's yeah, that's hilarious,
dude. Yeah,
it's the Wiz. It's the Wiz version of
the Wiz. I told you about Courtney's recording.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for any listeners out there who've seen the video of them calling Toto to come out onto the stage and the dog just walks off the stage and like falls off. Yeah, my that video has like like hundreds of millions of views, like insane.
And you're not making any money on it?
And Courtney is the person who put that video online.
She has could she take it down?
Huh? I don't know. I mean, there's so many versions of
People copy it.
Yeah, it got copied, and it comes up on my.
So people could always find it, but she could take down the one that had millions if she wanted.
I guess. Yeah.
I don't know. Does she still? Oh yeah. I just feel like you should get money.
Yeah.
Like she should get money.
Yeah.
If you're like Charlie bit my finger.
I mean,
you know that one?
Yeah.
If you have that video, YouTube owes you $1 million.
Right. And well, this was like, she said that was like one of the first things she ever did, like when she got on YouTube.
That'd be like if you were the person who wrote the song "Happy Birthday."
Right. Yeah.
Like you should get some money.
Yeah.
Maybe you never do though.
Yeah.
Like if you upload like those classic videos like that.
Well, then
for some reason the only other one I could think of is this one where a guy he jumps to do a cannonball into the water and takes a shit in the air. And you see the poop shoot out of his butt. That's the only other one I could think of right now. Or how about Unforgivable?
Oh yeah, that's
that
that first thing I ever saw on YouTube was that video.
That is the shit, dude.
Yeah, so good. I watched that so many times.
I watched a video about the guys who made that video.
Right.
And it almost made me cry.
What happened to him?
One of the guys, the guy behind the camera who's laughing.
Yeah.
He like gets into doing music and he's having like a music career, and then he just kind of like died of drugs or something.
Okay.
The other thing that was weird about it is the black guy in the video.
Mm-hmm.
What he said he was doing is like he grew up and he's a black guy, but he had never heard of gangster rap.
Mm-hmm.
So the white guy who's into rap later becomes a musician. He introduced like NWA to the black guy.
Okay.
And the black guy was like, "Oh my God, this is so mean toward women."
Right.
So he was making fun of like being like
I knew there had to be I knew there was some sort of story about this, but yeah.
I could send you.
I've always wanted to hear like what.
There's a whole bunch more to this.
Yeah.
I pretty much gave you the main stuff.
Yeah.
They were like actually trying to be like make movies.
Right.
So they just did that as a joke, and it got super popular, and then they got all sad because nobody liked their movies. Because their movies sucked.
Yeah.
They just low budget.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, I don't know.
Unforgivable, and there was another one who was doing like Jersey Shore like parody, and he used to say Jaeger bombs. You remember that?
Well, there was Nick Kroll. Used to do Bobby Bottle Service.
Yeah, this guy was even before that.
Oh, and Nick Kroll kind of ripped him off.
Maybe.
No, I heard like Nick Kroll's like family is like a weapons manufacturer.
Yeah,
you know that?
He's like a CIA guy, right?
Some shit. Like he's like crazy rich.
Yeah, like he's like a very whoever his
he's like the CEO of missile company.
Yeah, Is it like I thought it was like a CIA thing? Like
It could be that.
he was like a head of intelligence somewhere,
Okay.
like a very high up person.
Yeah, that's creepy.
That's wild.
Rich kids get everything, dude.
Yeah, they really. Yeah,
I wish I never had dreams.
this is a weird. Yeah, we went on a weird pursuit.
To try and do comedy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I originally did music, like all through high school, we would write music
Yeah,
and do home recordings.
yeah.
And then I kind of started doing stand up because I got kicked out of the band.
Right. Yeah. Honestly, that. Yeah. I mean, music. You do have to rely on so many people. You know how hard it is for us to even like really if we add one person to the podcast, like
oh, dude,
it would. Yeah, I don't.
It's hard to get Josh here.
Right. Yeah. So it's like, yeah. I mean, a band. That's insane.
Plus, you have to have equipment.
Right.
You have to have, especially when you're like a
Yeah.
kid, you have no money.
Yeah.
Nowadays, too, though, like everything's gotten so much better. Like,
Yeah.
like my cell phone is better than the shit we had to record with.
Right.
Like kids' cell phones have higher recording quality. Like
Yeah.
just turning on the sound recorder.
No, I mean just physically being able to get 3 people somewhere.
Oh yeah, sorry, just organizing
like
it.
on a weekly basis is like difficult.
Dude, also, do you remember not having cell phones and shit?
Yeah.
To just get people in the same spot, you
Yeah.
kind of had to guess.
Yeah.
You ever just like walk around your town all day trying to find where the people are?
Yeah, I didn't
You
have
don't know where they are?
I lived in like a neighborhood and then there
were like no kids on my block. I had to walk down the railroad tracks.
Yeah, our neighborhood, I don't know, I felt like there should have been more kids in this neighborhood. There was like 100 houses, but there was like 6 kids. Like so.
Yeah. Would you guys have a meeting spot?
Yeah, kind of just would just well,
It was like a park or something.
no, we can just kind of go knock on somebody's house and then like eventually turn
You could sometimes ride your bike around and look for other kids' bikes in the front yard.
Right, yeah.
That was like a move.
Yeah, did that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we had when they started making basketball goals to where you could roll them around. So yeah, we because there was never enough traffic on the street to where it would like bother us playing basketball.
Oh, you play in the street.
Yeah, so then you could kind of look down there's 3 streets. So
we used to skateboard like that
in
the street, and then you have to get out the way.
Yeah.
The car's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a funny Wayne's World thing where they're doing street hockey, and they go car, and they have to move the goals.
Oh yeah. There was one time because we had it to where if we could get 2 goals together, we could just play like a full game in the middle.
Full court basketball.
Yeah, and
Sick.
then we would get cars to just pull around. And then one guy didn't want to do it one day. He just kept laying on the horn, even though he could like easily just drive around. And we just started throwing shit at his car.
That rules.
Yeah, that was so good. And then he went and parked his car. He was like maybe 5 houses down from where we were playing. He went, parked his car, started walking towards us, like talking shit.
He was gonna beat you kids up.
Well,
how old were you guys?
I mean, we would have fucked him up. Like once we I think he just thought like an adult was talking. So then as we started like going towards him. He just started walking back home. We were old enough to like beat the shit out.
Yeah.
Like we were 13, 14.
It'd be like that movie Kids, where they just kill the guy in the park.
Oh really? No, it was
in Kids. They're all skateboarding, and some guy.
That's Harmony Korine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some guy gets in their face in the park, and they just beat him up, and then one of the kids hits him in the head with the skateboard, and they all run away, and he's just like unconscious on the ground. Like you guys could have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a kid. I met this kid who was like a really bad kid, and he was like really bad.
Yeah,
and we would do this, and it was all his idea. I was just following him.
Right. I was that kid.
You'd follow?
Well, no, I just kind of not be bad. But too afraid to not go with them because you didn't want to be a pussy.
Yeah.
but I didn't like
I
it.
think I just had nothing else to do.
I just
Because
remember.
I had there's like very few friends around.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
hung out with this guy.
yeah, this kid always wanted to like hop fences and go steal stuff out of people's
Yeah.
backyards. I didn't want to do it, but I also didn't want to be.
Let me tell you what this kid would do with me. He would be like, all right, here's what we're going to do. We would go around and we act like we're throwing stuff at cars,
Right.
and then they'll chase us.
Yeah,
And we would legit get people chasing
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
And we'd be riding our bikes, and like we almost got beat up
right.
like a few times by like, because you do it to some, because we were like 14, and then like a 20-year-old guy would get out of his car and like try
Right.
and chase us.
Yeah,
down.
no, Skipper would always like, always have us throwing rocks at cars.
Yeah,
and
throwing
shit.
rock. He would
Yeah.
throw rocks sometimes.
Yeah. And I didn't want to, but
Yeah.
I had to.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Same, and then drugs later.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
I
that
didn't
is.
really want
yeah.
to do drugs, but it was just like,
Yeah, you kind of get lucky, like if those relationships like just fall off and you don't just keep hanging out with like. Luckily,
Yeah.
like, cause damn.
oh yeah, dude, all the kids I grew up with and hung out with a lot in high school, 90% started doing crack.
Right.
Like crack cocaine. They were like, I remember being like, wow, I haven't seen them in a while. And somebody's like, yeah, they're all smoking crack every day.
Literally, I think when I say there was probably like 6 to 8 of us that hung out, and luckily I was like 3 years younger than everybody.
Yeah.
So, and I'm pretty sure all of them like grew up to be fucked up people,
Yeah.
like all of them.
I seen one guy years later. He came to like a comedy show of mine.
Yeah.
He told me at one point they were doing all the Xanax, and he did the thing from Fight Club where they just let off the wheel of the car and then flip the car over in a field.
That's just
He said he got broken glass in his arm,
Yeah.
but he was like, okay, so they
Yeah.
just went home.
right. just retarded. Just
Yeah.
retarded people.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they told me their one friend met his wife in a gangbang or something. Gangbang some girl. Like they had the work, like all their lives
Yeah.
were literally
Right.
why I like Harmony Korine.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
because they literally all had,
Yeah.
like, I know people who did the shit in that
Mhm.
movie Gummo,
Yeah.
where it's like 14-year-old having sex with a Down syndrome prostitute or
yeah.
something like that. Shit was like, yeah, dude, I'm glad somebody's admitting that this exists.
Yeah. Right.
These horrific.
Yeah. Didn't Kurt Cobain do that?
He might have. I don't know.
think he wrote about having
There also used to
I
be a
think he
thing-
lost his virginity to a girl with Down syndrome.
Really?
And it was like a girl that his friends would just like go to her house and fuck her. Like, yeah, it was not a good story.
Yeah, is that rape?
I don't know. Yeah, it's got to be. You could go to jail for that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I had to do a debate show once where I had to argue who's more attractive, the villains from Home Alone or like Jerry Seinfeld and George Costanza.
Uh-huh.
And I said that you can't technically have sex with the villains from Home Alone because they have brain damage from
Oh, getting
getting
fucked
hit in
up.
the head with paint cans.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they can't consent.
I did a roast joke against Harold.
Yeah.
That where when I walked up on stage, I said, "You goddamn Home Alone looking at it." When I walked up on stage, I was worried I was about to get hit with a paint can.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Ooh, we might have to.
Yeah, if you gotta call it.
Yeah.